Okay. Hi, welcome back. Another interview, and this time it's with Ben Willisher. Ben, I feel like I know him just through your Instagram.
Yeah, right. And likewise. Yes, through this. I feel we know each other.
Yeah, so we were near Doctor Who work. Actually, we were looking at it on the way over in the aircraft. I was showing Graham your idea for Doctor Who anime.
Oh yes.
Cartoon.
I keep pushing it as a bit of a joke, but hoping that they will actually have. This is a great idea, and we've already got the character designs. Let's just go for it. I'm giving them a ready-made product.
You are a huge Doctor Who fan.
Oh God, yes. Cut me, and I believe Doctor Who.
You believe.
I do believe, yes. Blue boxes, yes.
I'll have to ask that. Are you bigger on the inside?
Well. I'm certainly looking.
Or is that what the doctor said?
So, give us an idea. What is it that you do? What is your work for? For those that are stupid enough.
Well, if you ask my brother, I think he just thinks I doodle. So, yes. So basically, I'm an artist. I've been drawing since I was about 2, and I was lucky enough to be able to make it a career. You know, I've worked in many different industries. I've worked in the games industry. I worked in television and storyboards and films and magazines and music advertising. And obviously, but a huge passion around the comic side of it. I love it, and obviously, if I can bring things into the world of both things like 2000 AD and Dredd and like good stuff like Durham and Doctor Who, I've been very, very lucky to not have a proper job for this long, and no one's sussed out. No one's worked out that what does he actually do for a living? Yeah,
because you touch all genres. I mean, I've seen as well that the Star Trek one, you have the TK, Stormtroopers, on the mouse droids. And he's using them as roller skates.
Yeah.
So the inside of your brain is just phenomenal.
Yeah, I'll be honest, that actually genuinely came to me in a dream. And I just thought, I've got to draw that. So I literally just went out and drew it. It's just, it's just a strange brain full of all this nonsense that is obviously just whirring, even at night time. Now, obviously, I heard the story that Paul McCartney woke up and he'd written yesterday.
Yep, I heard that too.
I didn't do that yesterday. I would like to. I thought that would make me more money than Stormtrooper on roller skates.
So, just in case anybody's wondering, I want to see what your Instagram page is.
Yes. Well, I think you can either find it just by going to my name, which is Ben Willisher, which is WILLSHER, like Wilshire with an R on the end, or Wilshire Art. But lots of people spell my name, and it's my dad's fault. Right. Yeah.
And is there anything you'd like to show us actually tomorrow on your table? Because I know you're doing commissions.
I am.
And you're really busy.
I am. Well, yes. If you'd like, I suppose I should show you, seeing you're dressed as Durham.
Yes, please.
I should show you my current version of Durham. Now, obviously, you have the traditional, you have the Carlos version.
But look at the comparisons. There's the shape of the skirt down at the front.
Yes.
But you know what I mean?
No, I definitely tried to keep certain elements of the Carlos thing, but I just tried to bring her into, like modern day, try to think what would be an appropriate sort of like uniform for a bounty hunter. So she still has like the armour. She has like chest plates and like arm protections and knee pad, things. But obviously still got high heels. So I don't know if it's necessarily the most practical of outfits.
Funny enough, Carlos did seem to draw the original Durham no skate flat boots,
yes.
Which is great for today because I also do the Dan Abnett version as well. And it's of course it's got heels.
Yes. Although particularly in his later series when she's sort of almost like wearing a thong, I think.
Well, yeah. I decided not to do that today. Weekend's been a bit rough. I thought, folks don't really need to see that.
I don't know. I think you'll have many people very happy.
So what else have you got in your art book?
Well, so here's some more. I've got. Once again, one of my silly crossovers, which is I like to see the return of Dredd v Batman, and in this one I drew the Batman Who Laughs.
That would be brilliant.
And I mean, the Batman Who Laughs is so close to Judge Death anyway. So
another artist commented on that yesterday too.
Yes, yeah. I mean, and obviously Jock drew a version of it as well, and obviously he's very closely associated with Dredd. So
oh, that's great. That's great dynamism. I can't get the words out.
Yeah.
Dynamism.
well, I must admit that for me, it's because, and I've done it myself. Like traditionally, you view the Dark Judges in a very particular way, where they're all sort of standing, looking at the camera. And I really just wanted to turn the camera around, and you sort of see almost like the horrific side of death. And I think in my bigger portfolio, I did a recreation of the amazing Brian Bolland's original Titan book, but I thought I'd do it in my sort of style, and I did the same here with a version of Steve Dillon classic Cry of the Werewolf story.
Yes, because I noticed actually on Instagram that you said that you were challenging yourself to do things your version of his style, because there was a busy version of Judge Dredd.
I did, which I would have had to show you, but that got whipped up.
I'm
within
not surprised.
So yeah, it's just a great little exercise just to put yourself in a different mind of a different artist and see how they do things, and what can you extrapolate from that? What can you get from that? What can you learn? What tricks do they have? I mean, you know, Bisley's like a mad genius anyway.
He is.
So
He really is. He's phenomenal to watch because he just starts with the line.
Yeah.
And we interviewed him before, and he's basically, that's just how it goes.
yeah, I mean, that's the thing is
It's dynamic to
I
watch.
worked really hard, and I straight away, because I know he probably would have done the same thing better in about 2 minutes.
It's what's inside his head.
Oh god, yeah. It's just, there are certain artists like Henry Sven.
Oh, Henry's fantastic.
Just has that incredible natural ability to be so inventive. But I shouldn't be blowing up other artists. No.
Blowing up yourself as well.
Exactly.
I mean, you didn't see any of the draws yesterday, did you?
I didn't know.
Well, you're lucky we recorded it, live fed it, and it was hilarious. Some of the things that were going on in Henry's Lid's mind.
Oh, he sort of like, just give it to him every year. He's just like, you win, we get it.
Well, I'll not spoil it, but watch it. The whole thing's been recorded.
Oh, I look forward to seeing that.
And it's hilarious.
No, I can't wait. It's brilliant. As I say, that's the only problem being behind the table sometimes, is you miss out on the amazing things in the show. But yeah, thanks for doing that, because that means I actually now get to see it.
We recorded 3 panels yesterday. One was the draw. There was the interview with Dave Gibbons.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Yeah, and there was How to Write Script with John and
Andy Diggle.
Andy Diggle, and there was 2 others as well.
Mike Carroll.
Mike Carroll. Of course, how could I forget Mike?
Yeah,
I know he's a call. Personally,
I was going to come on. Like,
he'll need
solidarity
comments. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry. And so yeah, it was really good. And they always get wee bits as well. I mean, David mentioned certain things to do with Watchmen, so that was good. And you do get things in the panel, but it's like you're having a conversation with somebody. It's like, oh, I remember the time. Whereas if it's written sort down, sometimes you're kind of losing that vibe and that spark.
I have a lovely story of a Watchmen page that I got to hold. So when I was a teenager, I went to this art course in London. It was at the LCC, which is London Cartoon Centre.
Oh, yeah.
And they taught you all the things you need to know about comics. And the colourist, who's Steve, let me get his name, was it Steve White? Or Whitaker, so it might be Steve Whitaker. And he had an original page of the Watchmen. He brought it in for us, and he photocopied it for us, and we all got to do and got the colour version. He completely forgot it and left it in the photocopier. And it was only that I sort of like found it and went, Steve, do you want this? And it's just like, now that would be worth tens of thousands of pounds, if not nearly £100,000. And he just left it in a photocopier and went home.
He wasn't even in the building, he just gone, oh.
He's gone. Yeah, he's gone.
Like,
I need to sit there. I need to stand out.
all right,
Sorry.
our cameraman's a bit that right. Right, we'll sit down now too, right?
Yes.
So we don't really need to be standing.
So,
No, yes, so he left it in the front.
he just left it in the photocopy and went home. But yeah, so yes, as a 19-year-old went running off, like, you may want this back. If you don't want it, I'll have it. But he was quite pleased to get it back. Yeah.
Oh, right. Now, so what's in the works for you?
Well, that's a good question because I've just Durham Red in the prog's coming to an end. I know Alec Borley is very keen to do another series, although that may be a spoiler. She may not survive in this one. Who knows?
Because reading, the Cantos storyline there, it looked very bleak for her.
Yes, yeah. Well, maybe I'll spoil things.
Yeah, no, I'm so glad to see her back again.
No, she's so I love seeing her back. I loved her. And in fact, I think this one is my favourite one I've done so far. And so hopefully the next one will be good as well. But I must admit, I'd quite like to jump back onto some Dredds because it's been a while since I've done some Dredds, so I'd like to do that. So
It's in the blood, isn't it?
it
Really?
is, yeah. It's been there since I was a little boy, so I can't get away from it.
I don't think Dredd becomes a pain for artists. They just seem to fall in love with the nature of it, how he looks, and ruggedness, the fact that there's detailing in his face.
Yeah, but that's another thing down to Carl's original design. He was a design genius. He was incredible. He was the only other person I probably know that's got close to that sort of like design brain was probably someone like Jack Kirby, who came up with characters after character, and Carlos did that every time. The only difference is Carlos's characters were so difficult to draw, and I always felt that he did that on purpose so no one else would get the gigs. Like no one can draw that strontium dog helmet like him.
I can completely understand that because when my friend and I we put together this version. It drove her nuts. Working together, she went, "This is too common." I showed her, right, let's do this version. She went, "What am I looking at?"
How? I think every artist that's ever drawn Dredd was just going, "Oh, I wish this uniform was just a little bit less complicated, a little more simple." But it wouldn't be Dredd if it didn't look like that.
Look at what you've done. It's just. It's phenomenal. To me, it really is.
I appreciate it.
Stand there, so Brian, thanks very much.
My
I'm going to let you
pleasure.
go back to your commission again.
Thank you. Yeah, I've got a few more to do whilst I'm still just awake enough to survive it. So, yeah.
Going up the edges. More money. That's what you need.
Yeah. That's a great motivator. Yeah. Come down, bring me more money, and I'll be able. That'll soon wake me up.
Hear that? Ben needs you ready.
Here got money, Rian.
Thanks very much.
My absolute pleasure. Yeah, me too. Yeah, see you soon. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Let's get you signed our second